And you know why? It's because y'all sitting on and y'all think is of the highest value, and because of that, y'all can act crazy with folks, and that ain't right. But it is.
All right, guys, excited to get into this clip here today. Now, this fantastic clip comes from an unfantastic show, the Joy Taylor Too Personal podcast. She was interviewing a young lady by the name of Sam J. I am not familiar with who that is, but she is a masculine representing young lady. And what's interesting about it is that Sam J, as a woman, was forcing empathy onto Joy Taylor, specific to the conversation of modern dating today. Specifically, how difficult that men have it in interacting or meeting or cold approaching young women. This is a very interesting conversation, one of which I find hilarious because the more that you begin to understand about Joy Taylor, the more that you can begin to believe the allegations against her. It's fascinating. Without further ado.
But it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. That's so corny.
Well, it makes sense that it's available. People would use it because
you're supposed to use it to like write emails.
I mean, people would go see a counselor to learn how to talk to women. Now the counselor is ChatGPT.
Are women that hard to talk to?
You know what? When I was like a girl dating dudes, I didn't get it. But when I had to be the person, because like I think one thing that women don't think about is like you don't have to approach anybody.
Yeah.
Just the idea of approaching someone is a lot, right? It's just the idea of I don't know you.
Right, but on the other side of that
what's up with you.
On the other side of that is sex.
But wait, sometimes.
But like if you do it right, it could be.
Yeah, but it's still uncomfortable, you know, because you don't know. And you don't know the reaction. And women are mean. Women are mean.
Before she gets into the mean comments, you got to think about the mindset of a young woman that legitimately thinks that it's okay that something is difficult because on the other side of that is a woman's body. Oh, this is it. Yo, you begin to understand how women like this have such an odd relationship with the modern man as of today, right? You can more likely see that she utilizes men for whatever that she can extract out of them, whether it be components of their bank accounts, whether it be higher positions and or roles that she can get up out of them, because it is strictly a transactional relationship. As if a woman doesn't receive any benefit for persevering through the difficulty of approaching a stranger that they don't know, especially in this hashtag Believe All Women society, including the attitudes that some of these modern women have. Anyway, let's go on.
I mean, and especially, I think, to, I would say, masculine presenting people as a masculine presenting person. But like to men, women are mean. And like, I think
I don't give
it's
a
totally
shit.
okay to be mean because of what men have been to you in society.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's fucked up. Like I was out with my ex and her friend. We were like in Martha's Vineyard. We're like hanging out at this bar, and this guy, like, he's clearly trying to talk to them, and her friend is clearly out of this guy's league, but he's trying, and he's not being rude, but he doesn't really got it. And he's like, hey, yeah, like, you know, y'all want a drink? She's like, no. And she turns around. He's like, oh, that's cool. Like, where y'all from? She turns to my girl and she's like, why does he keep talking to me? I'm like, this is mean. This is mean.
Because
she's
that person.
I don't know why and I'm like, dog, he's just like trying to find his way. He don't know. You could just be nice.
He's just doing his best.
He's just doing his best, and it's hard. Like, and you need a lot of shit. You gotta think you're also competing with other men. You know that. You're aware of that, right? And it's like with women competition, it's not just like you look better than this. It's like, do you have your shit together? The ugly could beat out a good looking if he has a shit way more together, and he could just present himself way better.
They actually usually do.
Bong. So you also are dealing with that. So like, imagine, like, I think about when I was out here getting as a broke. You know how hard that is to really be out here with no money trying to talk to bitch. Like, women don't think about it. Like,
we don't care.
Yeah, mean. I don't give a fuck.
But
yeah.
Okay. I'm
So it's
I'm
hard.
supposed to be defending us right now.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
think of
no. You
something.
could
It's
just
hard.
tell us exactly how it is that you feel about this, but we understand, Joy. But did you guys notice how quickly when the masculine presenting, what's the word for that, by the way? Is it butch? Is that like a harmful term? I don't know. No disrespect if it's a harmful term. But the masculine presenting young lady, she presented the idea that some women treat men like that because of the oppression. And you see how quickly that Joy responded, yeah, right? But do you guys honestly think that it's a coincidence that these women with these harmful ideologies as it refers to men, do you think that it is a surprise that they are forever single? Do you think that it is a surprise that they get later off in life and they cope with their inability to form a lasting, loving bond with a man, and they begin to say things like, well, why would I want to raise a child in this society here today? Do you think that it is related? Without question, which is why I always challenge the young ladies that are down into this community. When the word man comes up, what is your feeling? Because if you have a Joy Taylor relationship with the word man or what men stand for, you are relegating yourself to an unhappy, unrelationship life for the remainder of your life. But I'm digressing a bit, getting back into the conversation of the difficulty of cold approach. And here's the thing is that if you are below average attractiveness as a man, then a woman who is not attracted to you will treat you like a homeless person on the street asking her for money. In fact, she might treat you worse because she may have more empathy for a homeless person than have empathy for a man. Now, lack of empathy aside, I want all men to understand the data behind the cold approach game. Even professional dating coaches, highly attractive professional dating coaches, they still report at most about a 10% acceptance rate. That's 1 out of every 10 cold approaches ends in success. So even the professionals are not commanding these amazing numbers. So while there's a component of coaches that may say, man, I ain't cold approaching for ish, I still think we must all understand that nobody really does that damn good. Now, with that being said, protect y'all egos, but you must understand that you never know. Shit, I got one of my mans in the crew, right? We used to go out all of the time. This is about like 10, 15 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old. But we used to go out all of the time. And he was he don't give a shit. He was just shooting shots. He don't give a fuck. He had no ego when it came to cold approaching these young women. And sometimes I'll be damn surprised. He'd walk up to a crew of like 5 or 6 women, just start a conversation just based off of his mouthpiece. I go and I look over, all of the women are just laughing. And then I swoop in. What's up, baby girl? How are you? And it was without fail. Some of the best nights that I had when I was living in that city, and we used to go out all of the time, was from him cold approaching, taking all of these shots, and then we would go to an after spot party, and then I would turn into, yeah, me. So my G's, listen, because even myself, I'm above average, and at least my mama think I'm handsome, right? Even for me, cold approaching is difficult, especially if they're in groups of women with these types of ideologies, but most are not successful, and at the end of the day, you never know. Let's go.
Say.
You don't even really feel like you're a player till you got some bread. Once you like finally like you're like, oh, now I could actually do something.
Yeah.
I could actually do something.
Yeah.
But like, I should get an award for how much I got broke. Cause that's real work. You're really
is
working.
But that's what I'm saying.
You're
Like
working.
these kids don't understand the work that you have to put in to be broke and to go out and approach women and get women.
And even when you got it and you're like, even me now as a confident person who's like, I look good, I can, it's still like, oh, she's holding all the cards a little bit. I can't let her fully show that, but she is, because she can just diss me. Like, she can just, because I'm the one putting myself out there.
Yeah, I can't.
That's what it really is. I'm putting myself out
different
there.
space now. Like when I was younger, I was completely vicious to men, but I'm like a public figure now. So if someone approaches me, I don't default to being mean because I don't know why. I don't know if they're just coming up to say they like the show.
But that's not good.
Why?
It's not.
Why do you default to being mean? The only type of people that would default to being mean are mean people, are evil people. That's the only type. Like, just assuming negativity You're right, like public figure or not. Like so because now she's a public figure, now she has to put on this fake persona in order to maintain some type of public image. You letting us know right here, baby girl.
Because it's wrong.
Right.
Stop being me because it's wrong to do. You're like, I'm just
look at she's confused. Shout out to this lovely young lady over here, masculine presenting, lovely young lady right over here to the right, for holding her accountable. I like you, right? we could have a conversation.
That's what it really is. I'm putting myself
in a different
out there.
space now. Like when I was younger, I was completely vicious to men, but I'm like a public figure now. So if someone approaches me, I don't default to being mean because I don't know why. I don't know if they're just coming up to say they like the show.
But that's not good.
That's not good.
It's not because it's wrong.
Right.
You didn't say I stop being me because it's wrong to do. You were like, I'm just in a new position and I can't shit on these niggas the way I normally would.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair, but motherfuckers be crazy. Like some men are genuinely nice and they're just doing their best. Like this guy sounds like he was. But others are like rude, or they say wild shit to you, or they grab you.
But you know what it is too? I'm not defending any of it, but as a person who's tried many approaches, you're just shooting. You're just like, yo, all right, today I'm nice, nigga. And I'm just gonna try to be nice, nigga. And I'm gonna see how much I get out here. And then you're like, you know what?
I'm gonna be asshole.
I'm gonna be asshole. I'm gonna be flexy, nigga. Like, let's see what that garnishes me out in the world.
Yeah, I try my best to look unapproachable. So I'm probably the mean bitch. I probably am.
Any pretty girl like who knows she's bad, bro, that's already.
But it's not because
you're already dealing with. Come on, man.
It's not because like I want to be mean. Sometimes I just don't want to be talked to, and I get that men don't know that. Maybe we need like.
How am I supposed to know?
We should just get like lights,
and also
like we should get like light bands.
You're not gonna talk to me.
It's like green light is cool. Like red light, I'm just here to have a drink with my girlfriend. I don't want to talk to y'all.
You're not gonna talk to me, and it's like I'm always put in a position to approach.
I talk to men though.
Always put in a position to approach. Well, I've been talked to. Let me not say that.
Yeah,
I've been approached by women for sure. But I'm just saying, like, especially when you're like, I'm going to a bar, I'm going out. There's gonna be women around. It's like there's a little bit of the understanding of like, I should approach. Hey, whatever. Would you like a drink?
I think it's the
whatever,
setting
whatever.
though. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I will say about men that are approaching.
Oh God. Before she talks, I actually like the idea of having a club or a bar where it has green light or red light, whether or not you want to come up and talk to them. I like that idea, but guess what? No bar in the history or club in the history of mankind will ever suffice, right? Like it will never produce enough business, because once you go in there and you see all of the scantily dressed women that have on the red light, like don't talk to me. As a guy, you're going to be like, because that's why guys sign up, because it's the illusion or the perception that the beautiful women that are in here, that the guy paid to get into this establishment, the woman did not pay to get into this establishment. The guys paid for all of the bottles. The women ended up in the section with the bottles. There will be no women in the sections that have on the red identifying don't talk to me ish. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a great idea for men. Right? But you need women in order to give an illusion to have a bar or a club make money. That's my point, which is actually pretty pathetic if you think about it. It actually makes you reorient or organize the amount of time that you're spending as a man getting yourself ready to go into these nighttime events. Like if you're the type of dude that's taking all this time and then all of this money, like you get too drunk and then you wake up in the morning, you missing appointments, right? Like you're not working on things as much. You probably, especially if you're in a stage of life where you're still figuring yourself out, need to reorient your priorities, because you're burning all of this time thinking about the results of getting more women as opposed to burning time building into your value. Let's proceed.
My experience, when it's like I feel the need to be mean, is okay. Like I'm at a table with my girls. We not looking around. Like we just look good. We just out in the world.
But this is what the other guy was doing.
Because that's what the fuck we do. We're talking to each other. We're clearly in a deep conversation. And you just come over like just
posturing.
God, you see we are here having this conversation, minding our business. Why would you do that?
But how is he supposed to know that that's what's happening?
Because we're there minding our business.
Y'all always out together talking.
But like,
that's what y'all do.
If we're at the bar, there's like body language. Like if you're sitting, like you're sitting open towards the thing. Like if we are at a table, like eating here.
Well, yeah, there's definitely like an energy you can sense. Like, oh no, don't do that.
Men don't read energy.
But it's also just like girls be mean. Like I could say, like I was recently this was like maybe last year. I'm at this bar in New York. Won't say the bar. I'm chilling. I'm a little buzzed, having a good night. There's this group of women. They're sitting in our club. It's like we're chilling. Everybody's drinking. It's not like huddled up. They're kind of sitting like open circled. Boom. I'm like, wow, they look like they're having a good time. I'm fully just on some, not trying to holler at anybody. I'm just like, oh man, it's really dope to see black women out here having a good time. They're like, yeah, well, thank you, appreciate it. I'm like, oh man, like I asked some woman questions, like, where you guys from? They answer. And then the girl, she's like, if you ain't buying no drinks and you ain't like just boom.
Yeah.
That's how y'all be though.
That's how y'all be.
That's not how I be.
I'm not saying that's how you be, but that's how y'all be. If you ain't buying no drinks,
It's y'all.
then yeah, I'm saying to y'all. If you ain't buying no drinks or nothing like that, then I don't. What you doing over here?
I'll pay for your time. Fuck out of here.
Whoa, mind you.
What did you do?
Mind you, I was just about to offer to buy them.
Not no more.
Just on some. Y'all look like y'all beautiful black women having a good night out. Enjoy y'all night. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like that. Like
that's actually the best move.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you just drop and go.
I know how to get. So I'm like that. I'll y'all enjoy yourselves. I'm up out of here. And even sometimes I just feel like that. It's just like whatever. Like y'all should be treated. I feel like black women don't get loved on enough out in this world. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, you ain't that. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. And like the establishment we're at, it's like this is my homie shit. Like I'm at home. So I'm like, that was wild, but I still.
And you gotta ignore that, right?
Still get them around the drinks.
You did?
And the drinks
That's wild.
And they're like, thank you. I was like, yo, y'all welcome, but like your friend is rude. Just letting them know you're with a person who's not.
Yo, the drinks better have been free because it was your homie's establishment. But you ordered a round of drinks. And one of them was disrespectful. Oh no, you don't do that. They all get punished. They all get punished. This is who you include in your crew. You all get punished. You all don't get a damn thing from me. That's the bullshit about within all of this. Dudes and women that reward bad behavior. Oh, this shit runs deep. Because that woman, she learned no lessons. In fact, the lesson was continue to talk spicy.
Not representing you guys well as a group. Your friend is rude. Boy, if all these bitches didn't try to jump me, like I was wrong. Like what you say? Why she rude? What do you mean why she rude? She just talked to me that way. Why do y'all think it's okay to talk to people that way? And you know why? It's because y'all sitting on and y'all think is of the highest value. And because of that, y'all can act crazy with folks. And that ain't right. But it is.
All right, I think I've had enough here today. Shout out to the audience. I appreciate you guys for continuing to come through and rock with me. What more can I say? I think that's it. The case here has been closed. It's been proven. Damn, it's actually insane. I love that we have so many podcasts out of people just speaking long form about the way that they think about the world around them, because it gives us more information into the justification of the different things that might be happening or not happening within their life. Shout out again to the MT Army. One love to the MTRers. Hopefully you guys are learning from these conversations, the traits, the behaviors, because human behavior is so interesting, right? Because we get to watch how people think about things and then the results that they are getting within their life. And in this case, the lawsuits. Guys, drop me your comments down below. Do you agree with the points that I've said within this conversation? Do you not agree? Let me know. down below. Last but not least, my men's self-development community. Guys, there's a link to it down in the description box down below. Link down there. Beam up. See all of the fantastic things that we have in store. And I will see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
You is ratchet as they come, rainbow weaves and batwing lashes, weighing more than a man. What time is your football practice? I bet you can hit that A gift like a mug. How you big back it? Said a man must buy you gifts. Where here goes a Fitbit tracker? Are you mad? Cause you got 3 kids by 4 different dads. You pick cookies, then you bash. Oh man, when you get sad.